No politician has been as effective at waging today's culture wars as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
He didn't initiate the culture war. You guys did. Who initiates the culture war matters. If you punch me and then I punch you back, I didn't initiate the fight. You initiated the fight.
We in this bitch, finna get crunk, eyebrows on fleek, the fuck.
Okay, so
yeah, that's totally what he would do. He wouldn't run away screaming.
But anyway, look, this is all about presenting themselves as victims. They have made a very conscious decision politically that once again they need to bamboozle their base. So they need to come up with something that's going to take the space in the political discourse. They've decided that once again attacking the LGBTQ community is the way that you do that. That's what they're choosing to do. That's obviously pathetic, and they don't want their con to be identified, so they have to present themselves as doing it reflexively. But Shapiro is gonna go way further than just DeSantis and the decision they made to scapegoat Disney. Take a look at this.
But again, the left has to portray the Republicans as the aggressors here. There's not a single social issue in America where Republicans are the aggressor over the course of the last 30 years. The only case you can make is in some states on abortion, and that's only because there was an artificial quash on abortion law put in place in 1973 by the Supreme Court in Roe. Every other issue, literally all of them, we have moved to the left, every single one.
So I love the idea of an artificial quash, which is of course the fact that you have a constitutional right to your reproductive freedom. That's what you have. That's an artificial quash. He has to call it that because they want to overturn decades of Supreme Court precedent, and he doesn't want to admit to his audience that that's what he's doing. Well, he challenged us. And I think that we can provide a few. Alabama lawmakers advance transgender students bathroom ban. We just plucked that specific one. Obviously, many different states have done this sort of thing. Made campaigns and passed legislation specifically having to do with who gets to go into what bathroom based on anti-trans panic that right-wing pundits like Ben Shapiro had generated.
But they started by having to pee. They started by having to pee. They started by having to pee.
That's okay. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Yeah.
And Tucker Carlson wants to go farther than that. He's been, of course, demonizing for years women in the military, especially pregnant women in the military. Now they haven't banned that yet,
but they're setting the stage.
So in this case, the right wing hasn't started any culture wars. War on Christmas?
War on Christmas?
You cannot be for real.
Did the left start the war on Christmas?
Oh my God, you for real?
Yeah, Starbucks did.
Yeah,
and they're big old lefties.
But
look at how they're embracing their unions.
Franny, I swear to God they think that. They're like, well, they started it because
we were forcing the Jews to say Merry Christmas.
And they stopped. And now they're all of a sudden happy holidays, like other people can have holidays.
God damn it, say back our religion, our religion.
God damn it, say back our religion, our religion.
We were forcing the Jews to say Merry Christmas.
Okay. Oh, you crazy.
God damn it, say back our religion, our religion.
You started the culture war. What?
What?
What are you talking about? There's no war on Christmas. You guys are lunatics.
Okay.
And to your point about Starbucks, Tucker Carlson did a segment. He said if Biden wins, they're going to force you to drink Starbucks coffee every day.
These people seek absolute sameness, total uniformity. You're happy with your corner coffee shop. They want to make you drink Starbucks every day from now until forever, no matter how it tastes. That's the future they promise. Everyone doing the same thing.
Now, is that true? Of course it's not true. Nothing they say is true. He started a culture war on testicle tanning. What? Okay.
He's they're taking away the testosterone from men. You need to tan your testicles.
There's a massive amount
of testicle tanning.
It's testicle tanning, but it's also full body red light therapy, which has massive amount of benefits. And there's so much data out there that isn't being picked up on or covered.
So obviously half the viewers right now are like, what? That's testicle tanning? That's crazy. But my view is, okay, testosterone levels crash and nobody says anything about it. That's crazy. So why is it crazy to seek solutions?
It's not crazy to seek solutions, and I think
these are the lunatics we're debating with. How do you
debate a testicle tanner?
What? Okay, and then critical race theory taught by no one in high schools.
They're like, oh, maybe in one Virginia county it was once taught. It's mainly a graduate level course, but maybe in one.
So wait, one county is a massive issue you have to fight back against?
Or were you motivating your base on the issue of race?
Race. Okay?
Yes.
Because you know what your base wants. They want that culture war fodder. Trans girls on high school track teams, right? Do you think that's some of the largest issues in America? Or do you think that's a 1% issue in America? Fuck, even if you thought it was a problem.
It's so obvious that they're distracting you.
Wake up.
Yeah, no, and they inflate it so much. Oh wow, they're pivoting to CRT, they're pivoting to anti-trans stuff.
And really doubling down on it.
And it's all a figment of their imagination.
Because they thrive on imagination. And sometimes I think to myself, do we do that, man? Do we make this boogeyman in our minds and do we overhype the right?
Yes.
And then you see what they do.
Whoop-de-doo. And you see them on January 6th, you're like, oh no, we got it right. Mainstream media got it wrong, but we were sounding the alarms on how these fascists were working.
Last thing I'll say is, if Ben really wants to challenge the left to these debates about whether this country has moved farther to the right or to the left, look at the criminal justice system. 2 million people inside and outside of the prison industrial complex, the massive expanse. Ask brown and black Americans how far left this country has gone. Now you have a Democratic president that's hardly done anything when it comes to reform. My God.
The war on drugs. Hello.
Yeah.
Like just tangibly, it's so wrong. Like.
Obviously, we have to focus on what actually has happened. But this country has moved so far to the right that yes, when you say, hey, I'd like to drink clean water, people are like, oh wow, commie.
You're woke.
And that was in the last 30 years, Ben. I looked it up.
None of that is true. You can look it up. There are still facts in the world. So why did they choose that issue to very specifically and purposely lie about? Because they wanted to create a culture war.
Oh, remember the good old days when you used to read Dr. Seuss books? These commie left-wingers don't even want you to read Cat in the Hat. That's
okay.
I can't believe it. Look at this, the Grinch that stole Christmas. They stealing the Grinch that stole Christmas. It's a double steal,
right?
They started it by having to pee.
Fuck. Yes, it's true. One side lies all of the time. And it's not to say that everybody else is innocent.
Mainstream media has its own lies.
But don't pin that on the left. We don't like the mainstream media any more than you do. If a conservative hears this, their head will explode. No,
Ben Shapiro, Tucker Carlson, my whole life have been telling me the media is liberal, it's gotta be liberal.
When is the last time you ever saw Ben Shapiro talking about how you should have higher wages?
Yeah.
Never. Ben. What? Fuck.
You're closer to them than we are to you? Dude, the distinction is meaningless in that situation. You think I'm closer to like fucking billionaires and shit? You and I have a better shot at getting invited to something like this on accident than you do, but I'm not closer to them than I am to you. What the fuck kind of dumb take is that? That's an entirely arbitrary fucking distinction.
Earlier this month, there was a bizarre rumor involving the Snickers candy bar. And the rumor went viral. It had to do with this allegation that the company that owns or makes the Snickers bars, Mars Inc., had done away with the
penile vein that runs across the candy bar.
Because that's what's going on in the country, right? There's a mob of people who are freaking out over the
penile vein that runs across the candy bar.
Like, but what's amazing, Cenk, is that people do buy it. And I think this is actually a cautionary tale in that it's so easy to put out fake news and have it picked up.
I know. Right.
by other people.
Here's an example of one person freaking out. No effing way, they write on Twitter, and they're sharing a headline, a literal headline that says, Snickers are officially caving and removing the world-renowned, D-Vein from the candy bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
So I'll call it penis vein because that's allowed.
My favorite part of the story is the right wingers who are like,
Oh my God, did you hear? Snickers taking away the penis vein because the woke mob. Well, don't let them take away the vein of the penis and the Snickers. I want to eat the penis vein.
No, they're essentially saying, I can't enjoy the candy bar unless I have that
Penile vein that runs across the candy bar in my mouth.
That is what they're saying.
That's what right wingers say. Look, I mean, God, in a sense, it is a brilliant piece of trolling. I mean, that could be hung up in a museum. And then the Republicans were like, oh my God, the penis vein, attack. We gotta get that in our mouth. Okay, Fox Business wrote a story about it. People got up in arms. But a lot of the people who heard the first story the first time never got the correction. So they're still raging. Like somewhere in the middle of Nebraska, there's still a guy saying to his neighbors,
did you know Snickers is taking away the penis vein? We've got to stop it.
Because they never found out the truth.
Part of me thinks that this might just be a PR stunt by Snickers because like every time I like think about this story, I
want to buy a Snickers.
Yeah, I don't.
But the minute we showed the M&M chocolate chip cookies, I was like, those right there. I'm getting that right after the show. The Snickers, the company had to put out a tweet saying, don't worry, we will keep the penis vein in our candy. I mean, that's just epic. But there, believe it or not, there is a serious point in here too.
Penis vein.
Our minds became a little too flexible. So it became a situation where it's relatively easy to trick humans, Homo sapiens, into believing almost anything. You see it here in America where people are like, oh yeah, obviously Tom Hanks and other celebrities, let alone Democrats,
are drinking kids' blood and doing all these things in a basement of a pizza shop.
I mean, insane things you couldn't possibly believe, but they do believe it.
And the Snickers example is a great one because if you can get them to believe that, what can't you get them to believe? So the human mind is a hell of a thing. It's a thing of beauty, but it also creates nightmares.
Penis vein.
Are drinking kids' blood and doing all these things in a basement of a pizza shop.
Those right there. I'm getting that right after the show.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
There's a man, his name is Akiko Kondo. He married the woman of his dreams. That was in 2018.
But this particular woman doesn't
really exist?
She is actually a hologram, and there was some technology that was created to help this gentleman find the girl of his dreams.
He's a 38-year-old man, he has friends, he's a normal guy.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I know you guys are judging him already, but he fell in love with this particular fictional character.
He's a normal guy.
What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up.
Now, let's show how Gatebox works and how it allowed him to do this.
朝ですよ。起きてください。ねえ、起きてってば。おはよう。
おはよう。
あ、今日雨が降るかもしれないから傘持って行って。急がないと遅刻しちゃうよ。
行ってきます。
行ってらっしゃい。
And there you have it. Oh boy. Okay, so look, there's the funny part of this and the sad part of this, right? So, fictosexual.
Really, that's what we're doing now?
So, but since she's fictional, obviously, you can marry her and anybody else can marry her because it's not real.
She's poly.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she's poly. Anyway, yeah. So she can marry multiple people.
Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, I'm looking for I'm a boomer. I'm missing polysexual.
Yeah, or polygamous.
Polygamous.
If
yes.
she's getting married, it's polygamous.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's right. Well, no rules there. If you're he throws the wedding, $17,000, and the people from work he said didn't show up. That I don't get. If somebody at work was saying to me, "Oh, I'm going to marry a hologram. I'm a fictosexual."
I'm going to that wedding. Okay, I'm definitely going to that wedding.
Yeah, like if my best friend was getting married that day, I'm like, brother, I love you, I want to come.
But this fictosexual dude I know, he's getting married, and I gotta check that out. I mean, what in the world?
There's actually no food. It's all just a figment of your imagination. It is also a hologram. You're like, damn it, I foiled again.
Like, oh, what delicious hors d'oeuvres you have. Oh, God damn it. Okay, that's.
How many years has it been since Tupac appeared at Coachella? And that's the best hologram we got? Really? A little baby? Come on now, we gotta make it more life size.
That hologram company or that technology has since gone away.
Oh.
Yeah, so no, he's in a lot of trouble. He's hurt, dog. Don't ask him if he's all right. That's why we're reporting on this now. He got married in 2018.
But now he can't replace a part. So she can't, I think she can't talk anymore. So he's like, I've lost my communication. Like, you buy an Audi and it's hard to find parts for the Audi.
I'm pretty sure the part's always been his hand. I mean, let's be real.
Wait, I just have to say, is the origin story, right, of him being like,
well, 2 real life women made fun of me.
Which that felt very much like a one-sided characterization of what happened.
And that's why I'm essentially an incel. I mean, that's the incel logic, is like,
women in the real world don't understand. Like, I would date them, but they don't get it. One time, one of them looked at me weird. Anyway, was I wearing pants? Probably not. But you know what I mean? And you're just like, why is it women's fault that you can't, like, for your own social anxiety? That's such misogynist, like, psychotic BS.
We used to be a tribe. We used to live together, work together, and care about each other.
We were forcing the Jews to say Merry Christmas.
And those bonds are broken. So the new right here in this country is taking that to a dark place. Japan, the bonds are broken in a different way and they're going in this direction. But none of it is healthy.
Parasocial relationships occur when you experience a one-sided emotional attachment with a fictional character or a media personality. So which one of you guys out there watching right now has a parasocial relationship with Cenk Uygur here?
I do, when I'm watching.
I don't mind you fictionally marrying me.
Really not mind that if someone like saying like, our wedding date was July 7th. It was beautiful, here you are. That wouldn't creep you out at all?
Yes and no, look.
Really, that's what we're doing now?
Therapy might help you learn to not internalize the criticism. This is beyond the normal level of fucking hatred people get. I get Elon Musk levels of hate, dude. What have I done that deserves Elon Musk levels of hate? People act like I'm literally just as bad as Jeff Bezos. Like, that's the fucking crazy thing. Like, if I was doing something bad, like, then it's fine, it's understandable. My life is fucking shit all the time. Like, it sucks. I can't have a fucking moment of like, I can't take a breather.
Of course they fell for this, of course they got duped. Please go out in the real world, get off Twitter. Please, get off Reddit, get off Twitter, talk to real people, understand the world around you.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
But let's give you the details of this story. So right-wingers like Justin O'Donnell tweeted.
Get off Twitter.
So this is one of the problems of a divided country because we don't talk to each other anymore. So we have no idea what the other side actually thinks. I mean, the right wing screams their hateful opinions everywhere on social media, but
when it comes to the left wing, the right wing really believes the things that Tucker Carlson says.
We were forcing the Jews to say Merry Christmas.
And every other hateful right-wing media outlet.
Tucker Carlson said something hilarious that we've made fun of over and over again when he said that if Joe Biden wins, they're gonna make you drink Starbucks every day.
But since they don't interact with the left wing, and the only media they're consuming is
hateful
right-wing media,
they genuinely think that the left wing are monsters.
We were forcing the Jews to say Merry Christmas.
Hey, who they want on with it? 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 all their kids to be trans.
So if the kid doesn't agree to it, they'll trick them by putting the pills in their cereal.
You'd have to be a lunatic to do that.
But when the right wing sees this, they go,
oh, that's obviously true. Oh, that's obviously true. Oh, that's obviously true.
Like.
So we are only, if we're not going out of our way to have discussions, civil discussions and civil debates with people we disagree with, we're gonna have a skewed view of the other side.
We were forcing the Jews to say Merry Christmas.
They don't believe any of the nonsense garbage that you see
the online right peddling.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to keep that in mind.
Yeah. When I saw like, oh, QAnon thinks
that celebrities and Democratic politicians are drinking the blood of children.
I thought, well, nobody believes that. That's just lunatics online.
So that, maybe comes in at 2%. Oh, God, it would be terrible if it came in at 5%, right? Then it came in at 15% of the whole country and about 30% of Republicans. I was like,
oh, that's super scary.
The right wing is constantly fed lies just like this.
We were forcing the Jews to say Merry Christmas.
And then when you go take it off of Reddit because it's literally a lie, totally made up.
They go, oh, censorship. Now you won't let us lie about how everybody on the left is trying to transition their kids against their own will.
No, we're taking down something that you're purposely misleading people with and dividing the country further on.
And by the way, if the people on the left wing lied,
we always regulate.
And everybody knows that.
We take on people on the left who lie all the time.
Right.
But on the right wing, there is no regulation of that.
No.
Right.
Of course
they all
not.
celebrate the lies.
Right. Right.
Like.